guys, it's Rachel from freescrapbookingideasandvideos.com, and this is number 3 of 3 in the baby boy scrapbook layouts or scrapbook pages series that I'm doing here recently. This was a really fun layout, and actually I have a little story to tell. Sometimes I'll let my kids do crafting with me, or even though it's stressful sometimes because I'm always afraid they're going to mess stuff up, and actually they did. This morning when I opened my Watermark stamp pad, this is what I found. It's lovely. Purple ink all over it. And I would try not to freak out. It was very tempting. But somehow, usually try to pray about stuff like that and not freak out. But I was thinking, oh man, I have to buy a new stamp pad. It's ruined. And I hadn't done that technique in a long time and thought that would be fun. So I was all ready to do it, and my stamp pad's ruined. But basically, I just took a little butter knife and kind of pulled the stamp pad off of the plastic case and flipped it over, and it was clean, and it worked just fine. So it's a little inconvenient because it'll kind of slip off, but it works great. So if that ever happens to you, it might, I don't know that it would work on all stamp pads, but it worked on this. It's a Versamark Watermark stamp pad, and you can use that to create sort of a tone-on-tone look. I use these circular Stampin' Up circle stamps. Some of them were Stampin' Up, some of them were other brands. But anyways, you just put that clear ink on there and then stamp it, and it sort of gives you, it's like a watermark look, just sort of a tone-on-tone. And I've used that for another layout. Let me see if I can pull it out here, which it kind of inspired me to, when I looked at it, to do this one. This one right here. This has always been one of my favorite layouts. Just because it's kind of a little out of character for me. It was a little bit of a stretch creatively. But anyways, this one is number 3 in the series that I did the other day, and it's obviously a 6-month picture. But anyways, the technique here, like I said, was using the watermark ink with the stamps, and then I just kind of doodled a little definition around some of the circles, and then added some hand journaling, and that was it. So this one was, you know, you got the primary colors in the background of the photo, and so I just decided to go with the primary color background, just a plain cardstock. So anyways, just a little tip there. If you ever feel like one of your stamp pads are ruined, I don't know, like I said, I don't know that it would work for all of them, but this one I just took a little butter knife and slipped it under there and flipped it over, and it was good as new. So I was very thankful for that today, and tried to explain to the kids that when you have a color on your stamp, you don't stamp it onto a light stamp pad. Hopefully that little lesson stuck. We'll see. Anyways, just encouraging you to set your timer and look for ways to not freak out when your kids mess up your stamp stuff. All right, thanks. Bye, guys.